live again. Yeah, Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think? Would you ever let your man have sex and watch him?
And him survive afterwards. You're crazy. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
That's just not my thing, you know. It really ain't my thing. I ain't no pimp. I ain't no tart. But I just can't work it out. You said that she turned 30. That's when she realised. So what age did she start at?
That's what I'm trying to think. That's what I'm trying to say. And she was, um, my boy. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. What about you, DJ? Would you ever let your girl have sex with someone and you watch?
Hell no.
Why not?
What the fuck? Nah, man.
Yeah, but why? You can't just
What the
say no. You have to be open-minded.
Yo, I'm banging that pussy. No one else. Just me. Straight up, man. No man's taking my pussy.
So hold on.
Nah.
So hold on.
But
Would you ever have a threesome?
No,
if I
and I don't share.
So would you ever have a threesome, DJ?
uh, if I'm in a relationship, no. But I'm no comment. That's what I'm gonna say. No comment.
Because what I was gonna say to you is, if you would have a threesome, what's the difference between that and watching your girl having sex? Then
Well, that's the truth.
It's it's different because obviously if you're not in a relationship, then it's normal. It's a one night thing or whatever it is, like an arrangement between three people. But if you're in a relationship, like if any normal thinking person would like, why the fuck would you let your girl or your man fuck someone else and you're watching? You're sick in the head. You're probably sick in the head, or you need psychological help, man. Swear down. You need deliverance, man. You need to go to church. You need to take your ass to church, man, for that shit.
so hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So what you're saying is, like, obviously, so if it's someone that you're not serious with, then there's nothing wrong with it. But because he's with someone, then he should be taking that woman seriously. Is that what you're saying?
He made the
Yeah,
commitment.
you made a commitment. Yeah, obviously. Yeah,
Okay, okay, all right, fair
But
enough.
even if he didn't make the commitment, it's still not right. It's just still not right. It's
Yeah,
just
but
not
there's people
right.
that do that though. There's people that like to sit and watch.
Yeah, they're the people I avoid.
Yeah, but do you know what it is? Probably he's just old. He don't know how to do it anymore. So he's like, look, listen, you get me? I don't want you to. I'd rather you watch. I'd rather watch someone doing what I'm supposed to be doing than. You get what I'm saying?
No.
Then that is crazy though. That is actually crazy.
or maybe like if he's into that sort of thing, maybe you should go swingers club or something. Should go to the swingers clubs.
Yeah, but maybe that's where he's from. If he's thinking like that already, to be, it sounds like he's having his own swingers club, innit?
In his home, yeah.
In his own yard.
Yo, he's passing his wife like a premiership, like the Premier League. So, do you know what I mean? So, do you know
Alright,
what I mean?
there's another one that goes, I'm 16. I think this is a female. I'm 16 seeing a guy who's 21. Boy. Boy. He's really nice and
Okay.
says he's fallen for me. But he always wants to know what I'm doing and who I'm with. I do like him and he always says lovely things when we are together. He travels a long way to see me, but he's also constantly ringing bugaboo. It is as though he thinks I'm with someone behind his back. I see him liking girls' pictures on Facebook, contradiction, but he's always telling me he is mine and I'm his. But I am never, what was it? I'm never quite sure what he means. We are not a couple, but he says he is looking forward to calling me his girl. Should I keep talking to him, or am I going to get hurt?
Avoid that
Red flag,
motherfucker.
run.
Yeah, but
Avoid.
why are you not saying avoid though? Like, you can't just say avoid and there's a like, what's the reason?
First of
Insecure.
all,
It just shows he's insecure. Have to know what she's doing all the time, or have to know where she is all the time. And to me, I'm sorry, but no, that's not right.
first
Okay.
of all, he's 21. She's 16. So she's not even he's not even an adult, man. So he's like date someone your own fucking age. Simple. Date someone your
That
own fucking
what? What is it? A 6 year gap?
5 year gap, man.
Yeah.
Like
It doesn't matter if it's 6 or 5. It's the fact that she's 16. She's still a minor.
it's not
Okay.
it's not it's not that she's a man. Yeah, yeah, obviously it's legal age, isn't it? But That's a clingy motherfucker. He's clingy. He's one of these people
He
who's
is.
clingy. He's one of them mans, yeah. He's suicidal. Like, oh, if you don't come with me, if you leave me, then like he's one of them stalker. He's one of them stalkerish people that you see on Kyle, man.
Yeah, I've met those. If you leave me, I'm going to take a tablet. Take the tablet. Forget
Mad.
it.
He's one of them people, man. Like red flag. You gotta avoid them kind of people because like those sorts of people, like he'll do something, like maybe cut himself
And
or
they'll
harm
cut you
himself,
too.
or like if they see with another guy, if they see if they see that person with another guy or girl, they'll get clingy. Anonymous phone calls late at night, or ringing your phone. Hello, cut the phone. You get a
So
restraining order against him. He's chatting shit. So
you're
just
mad.
avoid that motherfucker. Avoid that son of a bitch or bitch. Simple.
Fuck yeah, no. Alright, you lot are definitely not feeling this one. Alright, cool. Um, the second one is yeah, that's awkward. Like my mother told me I'm a result of a one night stand,
Jeez. Oh
and the
lord.
man that I thought was my dad is not my father.
Oh lord.
Mad. I am.
Oh lord.
I'm a boy, 15, living with my mum and a younger brother. I've always believed that my dad was my mum's husband, who
Oh
left
lord.
after my brother was born and never had anything to do with us. But now I find my real dad is alive and that existed. He was someone she had sex with on a night out.
Oh
I
lord.
keep trying to bring
Wow.
the subject up with my mum, but she says she should never have told me. Yeah, she's right. I want to meet him, but my mum cannot understand why, nor can she see why I am angry that she lied to me for so long. I am left wondering who I really am. Alright, first of all, you're a boy, stop being a female. Like let's not go over the top with it, man.
No, he's allowed to show emotions.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta like a fit. You don't know who you are. Like, come on, man. Like, let's not do all that, man. You
Man
know
ain't
who
No, but
you
it
Kylie
are.
plays with
Jenner.
their
You know.
head. No, but it plays with their head. For a mum to turn around and say you as a result of a one night stand,
Yeah, that's a bit awkward.
that
But
plays with their head.
yeah, but you're going on like you don't know who you are. Like that's a bit extra. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, stop being like. Do you get what I mean? Like, you know who you are. You've got a passport. It tells you who you are. Don't do all that. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, I understand what you're going through. You get what I'm saying? Like, you obviously the way she told him wasn't really great. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but who I really am, like, just look at your passport in it. That's my advice. What's your lot's advice?
Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. The mother. First of all, I don't want to be horrible to the boy's mum, but she's a thought.
Okay.
So,
It's nice to know you're always polite and all that.
but at the end of the day, every kid has a right to know who its father is. He has a right to know who his father is because you can't lie to a kid because it's not right. So like my advice to the kid is, yo, let him find out who his dad is, get to know the dad, build a relationship build a relationship. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then keep it moving. Move on with your life, innit?
Yeah, but how's he gonna find it? You didn't you hear what the boy
Oh,
said?
he doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
He's a man. First of all, he needs to man up, man, because that's a bit.
No, I'm saying, how is he gonna find his dad if his mum doesn't remember who she slept with?
Oh Lord,
Well,
Jesus
then forget the
Christ.
dad.
Oh Jesus.
Exactly.
Oh
Just forget the dad. I
Jesus
always say
Christ,
to
man.
people, don't let someone's opinion of you become your reality. Prove that
Mm.
who you are. Let them see who you are.
Mm. Yeah, wise words there still. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. The woman, the mum. If the mum's refusing to tell the kid who his dad is, then oh Lord, that's just. And she doesn't know who the dad is. That's just fucked up.
Mm.
But to lie to him, like to say the person who he thought it was his dad is not his dad, that's fuckeries.
I don't get why you would even start that conversation. Like, I've lied to you for 9 years, but now I'm gonna let you know. She should have at least found the dad first. I think.
Yeah.
That's a Jeremy Kyle episode, you know.
Trust me.
That- that's a
Trust me.
that's a Jeremy Kyle episode. Straight up, I'm sorry, but that's Jeremy Kyle, straight up.
Alright, the next one is my girlfriend had sex with her friend's husband. Bloodfire.
Oh,
Um, It was long before I met her, but I can't forget about it. Oh, stop bitching. I hate people like this. We're in our 20s and I've been together for 2 years. The couple the couple sorted out their problems and moved abroad. She has not been unfaithful, but it plays on my mind. Hold on, my girlfriend had sex with her friend's husband. It was long
Huh?
before I met her. So what are you moaning for? What the fuck? Let's stop being a
Oh
bitch. This is what I'm
Lord,
saying, man.
man's
Some of
fucking
these.
needs to man
That's
up.
what I'm saying, man. Two of these lot listen to Beyonce's Lemonade or Drake's album and coming out with some dumb shit. Like, what the fuck? How are you moaning about what your girl did before she met you? Are you serious? Like,
If she was with him, then he has every right to be pissed off. But if it was before they met, then stop being a bitch, man the fuck up, and move on. Because it's gonna keep bothering you, and you're gonna keep whining about it, and you start crying.
playing
Just
Drake. What do you think
like you're
about
gonna
that,
play all
Candy?
these
Well, everyone has a past. You accept it or you walk away, isn't it? If you can't
Mmm.
accept it, then get stepping.
How about your past, DJ?
Hmm?
Very
Pardon?
bad.
How bad's my past? No comment. No comment. No comment.
I like that answer. I like that answer. I like
No
that
comment,
answer.
man.
I like that answer. Yeah, that's crazy, man. How you moaning about something that happened way in the past? That makes no sense, man. I don't like people that do that, man. You
Oh,
get what
I've
I'm
got a
saying?
question for you guys. Would you let a woman pay on the first date for your meal?
Say that again.
Would you allow a woman to pay for your meal on the first date?
Would I allow a woman to pay
To
for a
pay?
first? Hell yeah. It's happened to me before. You get me? I've told a girl, listen, you take me cinema, I'm hot. You get me?
Um, if she offers to, then yeah, why not?
And if she doesn't offer, she just assumes that she's going to pay. She just puts her card out. How would you feel about it?
If she says what I'm gonna pay for you,
No, she don't even tell you. You're
yeah,
going for dinner, and
yeah.
before you can even bring out your card, she puts her card down and says, "It's on me."
Oh, but that's my kind of lady.
I'll be like, thank you
Okay.
very much.
I'll probably reward her
Yep.
later when we get home. You get me?
You have to give that good D.
You know what I'm saying? You pay with your cash out, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you home
Yeah.
and you know what I
You
mean?
give
That's
that
what I'm
good
talking
dick.
about.
You
I ain't
give
got
that
that
good D.
I ain't got that male ego. You pay for me, yes, I'm worth it, you get me? You feed me, I'll
Okay,
sort you
so
out,
one
you get me?
person's typed up. Why do some men want access to your social media, but don't want you to have access to theirs?
Because they're dickheads, that's why.
He's a
That's the
clingy
short
son of a
story of it.
bitch.
There's no
Simple.
psychological thing behind that.
Yo,
They're dickheads.
the simple answer is he's a clingy son of a bitch.
Yeah, and he's power mad. I hate
Oh,
man them that are contradiction. Like, end of the day, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Steph would not agree with this shout out that she's not on the show. But man them, sometimes, when you're in a relationship, sometimes you need to lead your woman. You get me? When I say lead, I don't mean back in slavery times where she just jumps when you say so. I don't mean like that. I just mean that sometimes women like a man who can guide them with their mind. Am I wrong, Candy?
no, you're not wrong there.
Okay.
You can guide me anywhere with that mind.
Boy. Okay. So so yeah. So if you're trying to guide a woman like, oh, don't do like, oh, this isn't the best way to approach this, or blah blah blah, whatever you're trying to guide the woman, yeah, you can't be doing the opposite because she's gonna look at you like, how are you telling me not to do it when you're doing it? You're like an idiot. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like sitting in front of someone and saying, oh, like who you're trying to guide, oh, don't smoke with the cigarette in your mouth.
Mm,
Do you get what I mean? Like
yeah.
it don't make sense. And a lot of man them when a guy has got double standards, like he's telling you, I want to see yours, but you can't see mine. He's normally up to something.
Oh yeah, definitely there.
Normally up to something. Normally up to something. And if his first argument is you can't see mine, but I need to see yours, he's definitely up to something. He's definitely up to something. He's fucking something, or he's trying to fuck something. One of the two. Like there's no I'm just innocent. You get what I'm saying? Like he's trying to fuck something. So you get what I mean? Like if you can't get through to your man's social media, dump him. Straight like that. You get what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Or she's try. It doesn't mean necessarily they've cheated, but they're doing something wrong, and something's wrong in there, which is why they're arguing for so long about why you can't come in there.
Yeah, true.
You get what I'm saying? What do you think?
No, I agree with most of that. I do actually agree with most of that.
Yeah.
But I think that in general, a man's just a man.
Well, don't put us all in the same bracket, man. We ain't all DJ.
DJ,
Oh,
that wasn't
V.
me.
Oh, V, man. What are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say?
See, DJ, I did say
Oh,
bikini.
V.
You have my back, I have yours.
Oh, V.
It
What are you
wasn't
trying to
me.
say, man?
I'm
What are you
just
trying to
saying
say?
that we're not all. You get me? You get me?
What do you mean by that?
What?
That's the thing. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What do you mean, man? I'm good. I'm a good guy, man. I'm good.
Don't worry, darling. I can see the halo.
Yeah, it's them dirty ones. You know, it's got mud in it.
Yo.
But nah, so yeah. So what like? Do you feel a way if a girl asks you to see your media page and all that DJ?
No, because I've got nothing to hide.
So if she's like, let me see your Facebook now, let me see inboxes, you're gonna be like, alright, cool.
Yeah, she'll see the message, like I'll tell her who I'm messaging straight
Okay.
up.
But
There's
what
no,
about you, Candy? Can a man go through your social media? Because I'm thinking there's gonna be some resistance there. When I try to just put that on guys, huh?
I will give him I'll say to you, you know what? You can have it. You can look for it. But what you see is your problem.
What kind of what the answer should be that you're not going to see nothing? What? Hold on. Why would he be seeing something that's a problem?
Because I can't always promise there's anything on there or not.
Well, then you need
So
to clean it up, don't you? Huh?
it's not about cleaning it up. It's just it's not always me on my Facebook. So
Now what kind of no, don't cover that rubbish, man. That's not just only, even if it's not you, yeah, you are in control of who's on your Facebook. Yes or no? So you can't be like,
yeah.
see what you want, but you know, if you don't like it, it's not my fault, innit? It
There's
is
a
my
difference between
Facebook.
my Facebook and there's a difference between my phone.
What is it? Okay. So is
Because
that
my phone
yeah?
is connected to my kids, so
Okay, yeah, that's
anything
different.
that's text to them comes to me.
Okay, so alright, so if I like that little excuse card still, but if a man drops that to you, yeah, you're gonna be like, okay, hun, yeah.
No, you know what? I've actually had an ex-boyfriend that I've left the room and he's actually gone through my phone.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the response that you just gave to me.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Whatever you see, that's not my problem because you shouldn't have been going through my phone. I'm not going through yours. Don't go through mine. It's just that simple.
But why should there be anything for him to be get mad about when you're in a relationship, though?
No, it could be that I wasn't in a relationship at the time when I did it and I just left it on the phone.
Yeah, well, that's different, isn't it? Like that's if that's something from the. I'm talking about fresh inbox, like, yo, babes, here's my
Yeah, well,
dick
that's
pic.
different. But
You
then
get
you
me?
can't prevent you. Yeah, but you can't prevent your ex from saying that to you.
You
They
can
could
if they
be
you can
texting
if
you
they're
and
not.
say to you, "Hi, babes,"
They
and you
can.
haven't responded.
Okay, well, you can if they're not on your social media, can't you, Candy? Eh?
Don't try it.
Episode 1.
Don't try it.
Big up everyone
No,
that locked in episode 1.
I'm friends with my exes. That's just how it is. I'm always friends with my exes. I leave it on a good high note.
I bet you do.
I just turn around and say I'm gone. That's it. But I don't have anything bad to say about any of them.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So like, I don't contact them. But if they contact me, I can't say what they can and can't say.
So if you was with a man and he said to you, listen, I don't want you friends with any exes anymore, you're gonna lose the man over your exes. That's
You
a
know
very
what? If you can tell me that, then you better be squeaky clean.
yeah, and he's squeaky clean though.
I haven't met one that's squeaky clean.
That's what I'm saying, man. Too many DJs out there, man.
I haven't met no because I have. All right.
And this is why I went back to about leading by example. You see how I came back with that? You see me? Advice Guru
Yeah,
OP.
but I met one that I started dating. And he goes to me, "You got to come off the site that we was on, that we met on."
Mad.
But yet they're still on the site. I've come off, but they're still on it. And the reason why I know they're still on it is because they started chatting to my cousin. Didn't realize it's my cousin.
Mad.
yeah, I was trying to keep it in the family.
No, he didn't realize it was her cousin.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's why he's still alive.
So
Innit, Candy?
there ain't no such thing as squeaky clean.
That's why his lip's still alright, because he didn't realize it was your cousin, innit, Candy?
Yeah.
That's catfish.
Listen, Candy does not play, you know. I know this from I know. Let's just leave it as that. So, alright, cool. So what you said, alright, so are you telling him to get over it then? Because you lot didn't answer. What do you think that guy should do about sex with a friend?
Get over it. It was before your time. I don't care. Past is past. Everyone comes with bloody baggage.
Oh god, oh god, I hear you, I hear you. Still, what other questions you got, Candy? What other questions you got?
All right, let me see. Don't laugh at me. It's not funny.
Hold
All
on,
right then.
mm.
Um, why do men claim that they're not gonna get mad, and then you tell them something, and then weeks later they blast you with what you told them,
well,
like they've been stewing over it?
well, it depends how far you take it. You can't say don't get mad, but I slept with your brother. That's not gonna go down well, is it?
No, that's not gonna go that well because
Yeah,
you probably won't see tomorrow, yet alone next week.
you get me. So it depends on. I think that's a really stupid thing to say to someone as well. Like I'm not. I don't know. I don't know, man. It depends how strong it is. You could say I've said that in the past. I'm not gonna get mad, and I've got mad when I found out what it actually is because I wasn't expecting it to be that.
That bad, yeah.
Yeah, do
Because
you get
you
me?
not
Like
think us females just dramatize things.
now, do you know what it is? When I see a girl cry and all that, I'm thinking, oh, it's probably not as bad. When she actually tells me what it is, and I'm like, you stupid prick. Yeah, like either it's probably like, didn't I tell you not to do that, or you see now, you're happy now. You get me? Like, yeah. So I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I have to. Obviously, they're gonna get mad over it. You get me? Obviously, they're
Yeah.
gonna get mad over it. Like, I think it's more on how you deal with it afterwards. Like me, I'll get mad about it, and then I am the type to blow. If I don't blow off on you, then I probably will blow off on you later if it's something strong. I'm like, hold on a minute, how the fuck did you do that? And really sit there like, yeah, don't get mad. Are you on crack? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, if you knew it was gonna make me mad, why did you do it in the first place? You prick. You get me? Like, I hate. Do you know what? Yeah, everyone says relationship is so simple. It's so hard. To me,
It's
certain
simple.
things are not. Like when you've gone out with someone for so long, you know the no-fly zones. Like, don't do this because this is what happens. So when
Oh
you do
yeah.
it and then you sit there like, oh, why do I don't know? Just I don't know.
My one is if I hum, run.
Wow. What kind of, if I hum run, what kind of signal is
Because
that?
I'm humming a song, right, and the words are I'm gonna kick somebody's ass. So you need to be running.
I thought it was one of the psalms from church. I'm under the rock. No,
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 no, no.
no.
Okay.
My humming is I'm gonna kick somebody's ass, and you need to know the song, and you need to run.
Mad, mad, mad. So what? So what about you, DJ? If a girl tells you I'm gonna tell you something, don't get mad. Will you stick to that or what?
It depends on what it is.
See, I would stick to it.
You two lie. Even if you stay
I,
calm
I would
there,
stick to
you'll
it.
burn down their car or something, Candy.
No, no,
Don't try all
no.
that.
No, no,
With
no.
me, I, I, I'll end up cussing the bitch out. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. I don't mean to offend any women, but I'll end up cussing the fuck. I'll end up cussing you out.
Hold on. So Candy, so if a man tells you don't get mad, but I'm gonna tell you something, yeah. Why would you stay calm then? Explain that to me.
Because you was man enough to tell me. Because you're smart enough to tell me. Because if I found out, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I'm like that as well. We get that doesn't mean go and do something stupid, but when you tell me before I find out, you get a little squeeze still. So I was gonna blank you for 3 weeks, it gets reduced to a week.
No, because I can forgive stupid. It's dumb I can't forgive.
I don't know. My
And
tolerance
dumb
of
is making me find out and you not tell me.
yeah. I don't like being lied to, man. I find it very offensive. Like I know people
Yeah.
don't like being lied to, but I take it very like I really get mad on it. Like don't lie to me. Just it's best you come out with the truth. You get me? Because when I do my FBI investigation, and it comes out, you're pissed. You get me? I'll show you that I know, and then I'll blank you for how long. Like you get
Oh
me?
wow.
Yeah, like you get me. I don't play with the whole. I can easily sit and ignore you for like 3 weeks easily. That's just me getting warmed up. Like it's not hard. You get me? If you tell me the truth and I find out and it's
Yeah.
nothing too serious, like you slept with my cousin or something, then you know, after a certain amount of time I'll call off. Like, cool, you apologized and you told me before I found out. You didn't just tell me because you thought I knew blah blah blah. So you talk. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So, but with me, don't do the same thing 3 times because
Oh
after
yeah, that's me.
after you do it 3 times, the fourth time I'm gonna do something to annoy you to let you know it needs to stop. And more times out of 10, they get the message after that because it's so drastic. You get me? Like, you're just thinking it's not worth it. If he's gonna go on like that, I'm just not gonna do it. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, but what about you, DJ? Like, do you listen to your girl when she says to you not to do certain things, or do you have to do it a certain amount of times first before you stop?
I'm single. I'm not in a relationship, so I can do what the fuck I want.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're in a relationship.
Oh, when I was in a relationship,
You was on
mm,
lockdown, weren't you?
no, was a fuck. Nah, man, I went on lockdown. No one locks me down. I do like no one locks me down. Like obviously, do you know what I mean? But I don't have to. Obviously, if she tells me she doesn't like this, what if she tells me she don't like something, then obviously I'm gonna try my best not to do the things that she don't like, innit? So you gotta try it. You gotta make sure that okay, if I do this thing, she's gonna get pissed off. Then if she does something, then you can't be mad because you got told. A word is enough for the wise, isn't it? You know them
Mmm.
quotes.
Mm.
Mmm. Like you, DJ. Yeah, I see you, fam. I see you,
Of course,
fam.
man. I know these
All right.
quotes, man. I'm
So,
Nigerian, man. They're twisted.
so right, so I've got one for you. It's an A or B, right? So A, you're going out with someone, they cheat on you, and then they come back and tell you, and they want you to forgive them, you and start again. Or you got B, the person that dumps you to go and sleep with someone, and then comes back to you and starts all over again. Which one's the bigger person?
Wait, what? Hold on. Rewind that question. That was some next. I was just thinking about what I'm gonna do to them. Sorry, go on. Ask me the question. Ask me the
So
question
the
again.
person that's going out with you
Yeah,
cheats on you,
yeah,
tells you because they feel guilty, and
yeah,
then asks to start again.
yeah.
Or the person that leaves you, dumps you,
Mhm.
goes off and has the little fling and comes back to you,
Uh huh.
but doesn't say anything about the fling. Which was the bigger person?
Yeah, obviously A. Obviously
Hey,
doesn't mean I'll take any of their clout back, but
you don't take them back. You tell them to
it was a good try. At least you told me. But
keep it moving.
yeah, I mean, but do you know what the difference is? Yeah, is I would have did this because this was unfortunate for girl for me. I'm too experienced for that shit. So I would have told the girl from the jump off. Yeah, if you go out, make sure you keep your legs closed. If you come back, the answer is no. So that's why it's easy for me not to be able to forgive them because I've told them from the jump.
Yeah.
Like, and it's something I've been through already where like I broke up with someone and then I knew they was gonna come back because it's me. You get me? So
Yeah.
when they did come back, I was like, whoa. You get me? Obviously, I could never know 100% whether she did or didn't because I weren't around her. You get what I'm saying? But
But
she
could you
didn't.
forgive her if she did?
No, I told her straight. You're dead to me if you do. Go. You best stay
No, but I
there.
mean, you separated, you've gone about your
Yeah,
business.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I can't call you any names like you're a hoe or whatever because we're not together. But I don't mean I'm taking you back. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not. I can't say, oh yeah, she's a hoe or whatever. Whatever. I can't say that because that's me being ignorant. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, fair enough. But I don't mean I'm taking you back though. You get me? You're damaged goods, man. You get me? You best go repair
You're
that.
clapped up.
You
You're
best,
clappy
you
clappy.
best go repair that. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Good luck.
clapped up.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
that
know,
girl's clapped up.
no, I hope that deal was worth it. You get me? Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Once you're my chick, like to be my chick is not even easy as it is. So once you're mine, like there's no way I can walk down the road and the next man talking about yeah, you get me? Yeah. What does she do that thing when what? You get me? Nah, my ego's way too much for that. Like I like to show off. I can't show off something that's already been touched by someone else. Like, do you get what
Damage
I'm
goods.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, people. I've seen people take people back and all that, and you get me. Some people can accept that, but me, star, nah. It's not. It's not for me. What about you, DJ? Can you take that?
Mm, the old me would have done it, but the new me, no, hell no. Like the old DJ would have forgiven, like, oh yeah, it's okay, I would have forgiven, but the new DJ, hell to the no, bitch,
So
you can
when did
do
the
what?
new DJ kick in?
You know what?
All right. I'm not gonna pick on you. I'm sorry.
Nah,
um,
nah, go on. Well, yeah, I want to know. That's a good question. When did the new DJ kick in?
you know what?
Obviously, you
Like,
don't have to answer if you don't want to.
no, after my relationship, I just thought, fuck it. Like, I'm too good to be like taken advantage of. Like, cause I got a nice nature. You wanna take my kindness for weakness. Think, oh yeah, oh he's only DJ. He's only nice. But if I flip, you're not gonna like me. So I thought, you know what? I don't want to take you back. So I'll delete you and keep it moving and tell you to fuck off. Simple.
So if she came back down and said, "Look, listen, DJ, I missed the D. Let's make it happen. What's going on?"
Tell that bitch to go fuck herself.
Now, but would you hit it? Don't try that, DJ. Would you hit it?
It depends on. No,
Did
no,
you hit the
no.
gap?
Nah. If it's
Such a
if it's
slut.
if it's the first and the third X, then hell no,
Okay. So if it,
hell no.
oh, I know who you're talking about. So if it was the other one, you still hit it, yeah?
I'm not saying that. I'm
I
not.
know, no, I know who you're talking about, though. But I'm not gonna name the name. But I'm just saying, if it was that one, you'd take that back, though, wouldn't you? You'd give that a little, you'd give that a little workout.
I'm not gonna say no comment. I'm not saying nothing, man. You ain't baiting me like that. Nah, man. I'm not saying nothing, man. No comment.
Oh.
You little bench press. I hear you, fam. What about?
Yo.
So, Kanta, would you take back someone who told you from the jump? Listen, you get me. I know I dumped you. I went out. You know what I'm saying? I dogged the girl. She likes it. I pulled her hair back and forth. But I miss you.
I
So.
don't deal with boomerangs. Once you get thrown one direction, you ain't coming back.
Okay. Okay. I hear you still. See, you're laughing like I'm too raggy, yeah, but you're saying the same thing that I was saying, basically. Just politer. You get me? So, you get what I mean? So, nah, I hear that still.
Yeah, I don't do. I try not to. With me, I always say an ex is an ex for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to become my ex and then try to be my future, that's a dumb move right there.
Mm,
Because there was a reason why we split, and I'm gonna keep walking.
mad. Mad. I hear that still. So, is that it? You got another one, or shall I ask something?
You can ask another one.
I go. There's a woman that says, "I feel so lonely now. I'm near 40. I'm a woman just turning 40, and I'm feeling really down about it. I'm single. I'm scared of the future and frightened of being alone. Most of my mates have been married for years. All my siblings and cousins and people my age at work have partners and kids, but not me. I feel like such a loser. I have a good job and a flat, but I'm lonely. My family live on the other side of the country and I feel stuck in a rut. Sad. I feel stuck in a bad mood. What should I do? And I don't feel pretty. Should I start trying dating sites? Yeah, she's desperate, bless her. Um, what do you not think before I say anything? What do you not
I
think?
did not answer.
Oh
What do you
god.
think, DJ?
Oh god. Oh lord. How old? She's 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dating sites is a bad idea because you don't know what kind of people on them websites, man. You got some fucked up people on them websites.
Yeah.
So she's feeling like go out, like go out to the shopping center or go out
I was
anywhere.
gonna say to the strip club for a minute. So.
Nah, you can meet people in different places, man. Like obviously not a nightclub, man, because that's a one night thing. But you know,
Mm.
but like even if you like go out, like even if you go like shopping or anything like that, like you never know, man. You could meet your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming there.
Mm.
And like insecure is it's a tricky one, isn't it? Maybe she's had bad experiences in the past, so you can't really say
Or maybe she's one of them trying to be Miss Independent females, and now she's independent.
exactly. Like she's focused on success, career first, and then kids after. And she's 40, so she needs that D. She needs to get that dick because like once you're a certain age, the eggs start to freeze in it. You can't pop them babies out. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be sexist or homophobic,
Do you know
but
what it is? Yeah, I
it's
think
true.
I don't know it well enough in it, car. But if you're 40 and single alone, either you've just had bad choices in men, or you're one of them ignorant women that try to go through life trying to war with your man because you don't want to be told nothing because you're independent and strong. Yeah, now you're independent, innit? So you should be happy.
Just like that song, Miss Independent. Just like Neo said, Miss Independent. That's why you like her, innit?
I like a lot of women come off with this strong, no man can tell me nothing. Da, 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 rah, rah, rah. Yeah, and your clerk is single. You get me? Because if you don't want no one telling you nothing, you best live by yourself.
No, 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 no.
It's
No, no, no,
true.
no,
If you don't want no one to tell you nothing,
no,
yeah,
no,
you
no, no,
can't
no.
be you because you're not in a relationship with yourself. You have to consider someone else's feelings, whether you like it or not.
That's why
That's
she needs to be happy that she's 40 and single and not have to answer to no one. She could travel, she could do this. She
but
ain't
she's
got no kids
lonely.
for
She don't
babysit.
she don't she don't want it. She don't want that. She's
Get
lonely.
her rotted pets. But
What kind
What the
of
fuck?
we don't promote bestiality on here, by the way. Let's just clear that up here.
What the
how's that
fuck?
lonely?
Okay.
Hello,
Yeah.
has she
She
looked at everyone else's life? They've got to cook and clean for everyone else and she's got it pretty. Hell
Oh
no.
please.
She better be happy that she's on her own and she's got her good job. She's got her money in her pocket.
Money
She
doesn't
can travel.
money
She can
doesn't
do
provide
whatever she
sex.
pleases.
Actually does provide sex, but it doesn't provide loving sex. You get me? It doesn't provide when you just held. You get me? All them ting there. You get me? You're alone. You chose your job. If this is the case, you chose your job over love. You get me? Now you're married to your job, innit? You should be enjoying yourself. You're happy.
No, 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 no.
Never choose your career
She should
over your
look
partner.
around and see how bad it is, and she should be glad that she is where she is.
So what are you promoting staying single, Candy? Is that what you're
Hell
trying to
yeah,
promote?
when you hit 40, be single, yes?
What kind of? So what you're saying is you should get married and then just get divorced at 40. Say, oh, we lasted 40 years. Let's stop
I
here.
did.
Yeah, yeah, but that's not because it was good. That's because there was problems. Yes or no? Like you wouldn't do that with a good guy. Like, oh yeah, you treat me right, but you know what I mean. Like I just want to be single now. Come on, don't try all
No,
that.
but with a good guy, I wouldn't marry him.
Why?
Because I need to know I can step when I need to step.
Why would you marry a good guy? What kind of? Explain that to me. I'm glad you just said that to
No,
me.
at the age of 40, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't marry a good guy at 40,
No.
but why?
Because
Or if you
men
don't
go through
answer,
this little section where they become how can you put it? Without being horrible. Midlife crisis. I ain't got time for that. I had my kids. I ain't got time to baby another one. So
so
when you're
what?
going through your midlife crisis, I will move. I will keep going.
So basically, is you are expecting the worst, which is why you wouldn't marry him. Basically.
Yeah. Midlife crisis is not a nice thing, you know.
So, all right. So if he didn't go through, so how long would you have to be with him for you to realize that he's not going to go through a midlife crisis?
A good 10 years.
Yeah,
You'll have to hit 50.
that is so strong. That's so
You'll have to hit
a good 50. What's so special about 50? You could have been dead by then.
because there's hope. If I haven't seen it by that time, there's hope that you won't get it.
Mad, we all said 50. You're not easy though. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But if you're doing all that, yeah, wait until let's say you did wait till 50, yeah, I can imagine you still only putting in 70% in because you'd be like, oh yeah, but we're not married, so I don't need to put 100% in.
No, because I'm not one of them ones. I'm very I know it's really bad, but in relationships I'm with the right person I'm submissive.
Okay.
I'm more laid back and let them take the lead and follow
Yeah.
behind them.
Mm.
But if I see you messing up, yeah, I'm gonna have to clean up behind you.
Obviously,
So
that's natural.
so like that's just me. But you wouldn't even see 70% from me. You'll just see like 30% from me because I'm expecting you to take the lead.
Mad 30. That's a bit strong. 30.
30% you'll get from me because I'm expecting you to take the lead. So you're taking the lead. I'm just following. So you
Okay.
tell me, if I say to you, oh, I'm going out with my friends, and you tell me, oh, but Basil want us to go out tonight, I will drop my friends to go out with you that night.
Mad. Okay.
That's just how I am in general.
Okay.
But if I see that, hang on, I'm doing this for you, and I ain't getting nothing back, like if I said to you, well, babe, can we go out? And you say, oh, I'm going out with my friends, yeah,
Mm.
well, that switches the roles, mate. I'm taking the lead.
Mm.
I'm taking the lead, and my lead is going straight out that door.
Yeah, but your lead goes into a dark valley though. That's the problem.
No,
Yeah.
it has lights.
No.
There's a light at the end
You
of the
sound
tunnel.
so guilty. You sound so no.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. So
Oh
yeah.
my god. Oh my. So do you like a woman that takes charge, DJ?
I've got to take charge. I'm the man. So straight up,
Right.
70-30. I take charge in it.
Okay.
Because you
So
got to show the woman the way in it.
so if you got with an older woman, you think you could take charge? Not in the sex, in the relationship, because that's very different to.
Yeah, it is.
Would it depends how old it is.
Yeah, like she's like 6 years older than you.
Um, Obviously I wouldn't be pussy whipped, but I'll I'll make sure I take charge in it.
So you wouldn't like a woman to take charge in a relationship.
Mm, mm, it depends on like what you mean by taking charge. Like what aspect you mean?
Like in everything, she wears the trousers basically.
Oh hell no, nah, no. I'm gonna take charge, man. Cause like some women like women, the ones who take charge in a relationship, they're the ones that are paranoid. All those they're the paranoid ones. Oh, you can't go out with your friends. You can't speak to this person. You can't do that. You're not allowed to talk to this person. Nah, man. Nah, hell no. I gotta take charge.
Okay, okay, okay,
How
okay.
about you?
Me, be a woman take. Boy, I can't remember the last time. I don't remember the last time that's ever happened. You get me? So I don't even know what it would be like for me to go through that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if I knew a woman, do you know what the joke is? Everyone that knows me be like, "Shut up, OP, talking crap." But if I knew a woman really wasn't gonna take the mick, I wouldn't mind her taking charge, like fully. You get me? But I think maybe this is a sexist opinion, but I think like 98% of women want want deep down they want a man who they actually no tell a lie. I do know a few women that like to get the laid back guy. You get me? But I think if women take advantage, I think if a woman takes charge, 9 times out of 10 they take advantage of that. That's why I don't let a woman take charge. But maybe that's a sexist opinion.
You wouldn't let a woman take charge.
Unless it's in the right direction, no. But you ain't taking me down no rail world with spikes and all them things. They don't make sense to me. You get me? If I can see that you know something that I've got no experience in, I have no um I have no problem with with you know taking charge. Then like, all right, let's see how this goes, innit? You get me? But if it's an experience I've been through and you're just telling me, oh no, I want to just take charge, trust me. No, we're not doing that because I've got experience in it as well. So do you get what I mean? But me just sitting back, like you just take full charge. I don't know. It's just not in my. It's not in me. I'm an alpha male. I can't really do that. It's hard for me to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same
See,
time as well, is I don't like to control a woman either. Like I like you to be your own identity. Like I'm not. I don't like. I don't. I'm not looking for like like the housewife type. You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like obviously I don't mind you being a housewife if you want to be, but I'm not trying to change a woman into like. You get me? Like, stay at home, don't go out, don't look at a man.
See, no, when I say submissive, that's for the person to feel good.
Yeah,
Because I've been in a relationship where the person said to me, "No, I don't want you working, blah blah blah." And what I did is I got a job that was fit around the hours that he was at work, so that I know that when he came home, I was home, so he didn't know I was out.
yeah.
So it took the strain off, like paying the extra bills and things like that, without him even knowing it.
But he's insecure because he shouldn't be telling you that. In my opinion, he shouldn't even be telling you that. There's nothing wrong with you working. If he said, you know what, I want you to cut down the hours so that there's time for us, that's different. But for him to just say to you, like, oh, just don't work, I've got it. It's an ego thing, and you shouldn't have to suffer your freedom because of someone's ego.
I don't suffer freedom. You're crazy, but
Say that
yeah.
again.
I said I don't suffer from freedom. I think crazy.
No, no, not suffer your freedom. I know, like, I know you still. What I'm saying is, even if, like, I know you still did your own way to get around it, but let's say a
Yeah.
woman actually took what he said for gospel. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why you would be happy for your woman to be caged in doing nothing just because your ego wants. Do you get me? Her to
Yeah.
not do anything. Like, once if she wants to, like, work just to feel independent for herself. I've never got that. I would never tell my girl don't work. Obviously I would tell her, like, yeah, we don't work yourself into the ground.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing 50 hours on my watch. That's definitely not happening. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, clearly we need to pick a better career for you if you need to be doing 50 hours in a week. Like, for the rest of your life. I mean, I'm not knocking anyone that does that. I'm just saying that you have to work smarter, not harder in this lifetime.
Yeah,
Do
you
you,
do.
do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I would never say to my girl, like, oh, don't work, just stay at home. Like, that, like, do you know how crazy you can leave a woman as well that's stuck at home all day? She's gonna annoy the hell out of you when you come home as well. No, naturally though, not even on a rude tip, like, naturally, like, she ain't done nothing all day. You know, like, when you come home, yeah, and I'm not putting women as this same example for women start hitting on my Twitter about, you're comparing us to dogs. But you know, when you
Yeah.
come home, yeah, and you leave your dog at home all day, yeah, as soon
Yeah.
as you open the door, they just jump at you. Yeah, that's literally how your woman's gonna be if she's stuck in the house 365 days for the whole year. Hi, babe. Hey. You're like, all right, babe. Yeah, let me just sit up and yeah. How was your work? What'd you get up to? Da 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 da. Like, that shit would be I don't get how a guy would be able to tolerate that. You get what I'm saying? Seriously, I'm like, yes, babe. Go to work, please. Go to work. Work a bit. You get me? You own your part, and then
But
we.
sometimes the roles reverse because I've actually met a female that's doing all the work
Mm.
and the guy's at home.
Yeah, but is he looking after kids?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, he's
She needs to tell that nigga to keep moving.
his male ego. I don't know where his has gone.
Sorry, excuse my language for that profanity,
There's no
but
way in hell he's a Sagittarius. That's what I'm saying right now. There's no way in hell he's a Sagittarius. Like, if he is, I need to phone him. He's letting the team down. That's disgusting. Do you know? Or if he is, he's either what's the word? He's either feels no way, or he ain't even into her like that, and he's already got, like, you get me, his plan for later on. Because some of these guys are efferys, you know. They will love up a woman who's in a good financial job and all that, just to have a nice place to lay in,
Yeah.
and then, you know what I mean, they're already planning their exit with Shaliqua. You get me? So you have to be careful. Am I lying? I'm lying.
No, you're not lying.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to really be careful. That's crazy, man. I could never, like, my ego would never allow my girl to work, and I'm just at home doing nothing. Even if I'm looking after the kids, I'll still have to try and do something on the side.
Yeah.
But even if I couldn't, the fact I'm looking after kids, I don't care. Don't say nothing to me. 'Cause I'm looking after the kids, innit? You get me? I don't want to hear none of that. Like, yeah, I'm bringing home the work. Yeah, and I'm looking after the pitney. You get me? So don't come with all that, Carl. You know how much daycare costs. Okay, so you pay for him to go daycare. Yeah, then you can chat to me about why I'm earning money in it. I'm looking after you in it. You get me?
Oh,
Another thing I
wow.
can't stand here is when a woman tries to say, like, someone I was going out with tried to say to me about, oh yeah, when we get pregnant, you better get a job, blah blah blah. Cool. Obviously, I would look for a job anyway. Yeah, not just because you told me to. I want to look for a
Yeah.
job. But at the same time as well, is when the kid is born. If I don't have a job, don't tell me I'm a rubbish dad because I haven't got a job. Because you knew my salary before you opened your legs.
Yeah, that's true.
So don't come, like, I'm not supposed to be robbing a bank just because you gave birth. You get me? There's only so much I can do. You get me? We're in a climate here where people can't get jobs. So as long as I'm looking after the pitney, feeding him, making sure I'm doing my part as a parent, my income doesn't determine whether I'm a good parent or not.
That's the
You
truth.
get what I'm saying? And I think too many people think that, like, especially in America, I wouldn't even say the UK, because I think the UK women don't. I think the UK women suffer when it comes to having a kid. Like, they just get abandoned. Yeah, and I don't think that's on point. But I think the US women, they have it great. Lay down,
tax.
get pregnant, half your income. I'm nice.
Yo, can I
Chat
say,
shit. I'm sending
Ovi,
your ass to jail. What kind of rubbish is that? Listen, I'm
Ovi,
glad I don't live in America, you know. Hold on,
Ovi.
fam. If I was in America, I'd catch case, fam. I'm telling you now, seriously, because that is ridiculous. Like, I'll send your ass to jail, you know. Like, I could never get a woman pregnant in America, you know. It just wouldn't happen. Would never happen. I'd wear 4 condoms during sex. and 3 condoms during foreplay. Come on, DJ.
Yo,
What was you gonna say?
you know the point you were talking about America, yeah? Like, obviously you got free tax. You got the tax that you pay your tax to, and then it depends on how many baby mums you got. So that's tax one, tax two, tax three, tax four. The amount of kids you got is the amount of baby mums you got. That's the tax
I
man.
get why they do it because it should make men think about what you're putting your dick in all the time without protecting yourself. But
And
I don't agree.
females.
Yeah, but I don't agree with
Yeah.
the jail thing. The jail thing is just hella left.
Because what if
He
you're,
sends a man to jail because he can't afford the child support bill. That's ridiculous.
but what if he's paying? What if he's trying his best to pay what he can afford, but she wants more money, and then she goes to court and says, "Oh yeah, I've been to court, yeah, and they've issued this, and you got to pay that, an
Yeah,
increase on
that's
child
crazy.
support."
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
like, yo,
That's crazy. Because some of these women are not even working after they get their kid. They're just good. Like, yeah, you get me. I mean,
they're on welfare, man.
yeah, Kim Kardashian and that, they're doing well. You get me.
Yo, she's a
Build their
smart hoe.
brand,
Yeah.
get a child, and I'm good. You know what? Want a second income? You know what? Second child, here I come. You get me? I'm secure. You get me? I'm that. Like that. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, and it's being allowed to go on. Like it's normal. Like, I'm like, whoo, yeah, America's definitely off my list. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's a no-fly zone. Girl, tell me about. Oh, obviously I'm taken now, so I don't even have them options anymore. Anyway, but if I did,
Yeah.
America is definitely not the place where I'm getting a woman pregnant. You get me? So. You know, obviously Eddie Murphy tried to be clever and fly back to the you get me, get a girl pregnant in the UK. You get me? She chased his clerk down in the US. You get me? She used them US laws. Eddie Murphy tried dip. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Would you ever pay for a guy on the first date, Candy? Nope.
I actually have.
Okay, fair enough.
We went out to dinner. I wasn't, well, put it this way. He invited me to dinner
Mm.
and we sat at the table for the whole 90 minutes. We watched his webinar on his damn iPad.
His
And then he
webinar. Oh,
bought
so
a
he's trying to impress you with his business.
£315 ticket using his card. And when it came to paying for the dinner, his card declined.
Oh shit!
Snap.
So I said, you know what?
Oh
Don't
shit!
worry, I've got it. The second date I go to him, I'll pay this time, don't worry.
That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. He should feel shame. He should feel shame. He must have anyway. He felt shame in it.
I don't have a clue. He didn't speak all the way home.
Wow. He felt like a. See, that's what. See, Mel's egos is too. Like me, I've got an ego, yeah, but shit happens sometimes, innit? You get me? Wrong money in the wrong account. I don't know what happened, but you get me. Like you can't just. He didn't speak to you all the way home just because his card declined. Like it's your
Yeah,
fault.
but he sat at the table and paid for the 300 and something pound ticket.
Mad, 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 mad. That's not the best way to start off a date. Still, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like.
I've had worse, don't worry.
Any guys listening in, make sure there's money on your cards when you go out. Double check that balance on the way to the
I want
shop.
people to phone in with the worst dates.
Yeah, phone in with the worst dates, man.
The worst dates. I
Yeah.
can name a few.
Do you know what? I've never had that many bad dates. I can't even lie to you. You get me? I'm not gonna lie to you. It's mad. I haven't had that many. What's the worst date you've had, DJ?
Um, you know what? I was banging this chick from like Leeds from like ages ago,
No.
but
Dates, G.
oh
Date.
dates.
Yeah. Sorry.
Um,
Not your slut life, fam. Date.
shut up,
That
man.
means
Shut.
before contact.
um,
You don't really have a lot of them, do you? You just straight in there. Hi, I'm
no,
DJ.
no, I've
Take my
actually
dick.
like no. Like when it comes to dates, like I've actually paid.
Okay.
No, I've obviously I've paid. Like I
You
was
pay
like
for the chick or you pay for the date.
no. I like obviously I asked the
Both.
girl, oh, do you fancy going out for dinner? And obviously I got my end away, obviously, but
It's freaking slut, I'm telling you, man. Oh my god.
What's
But
your worst one?
I haven't had a bad date. Oh no, no, it wasn't a date, but the only thing that really went wrong is I remember this girl that I was onto. Yeah, she actually looked good. She had a body as well. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, you get me. And she kissed me, and it just went left. The kiss was dangerous, man. I just felt like I had a wild eel in my mouth. That's the only way to put it. Like it was just wrong. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on in here? Like I'm kissing you. You just like the only way to put it, yeah, is have you not ever seen Alien vs Predator?
yeah,
Have you seen that,
Yeah, I
Candy?
have, yeah.
Right. There's a scene where the predator, I think, or the alien is trying to impregnate the human, yeah, with through the mouth, where he's putting the eggs in the mouth, yeah. That's literally how I felt. Like she literally just opened her mouth, opened my mouth, and just like I think she pushed my jaw so far open, I was scared her face was gonna fall in my mouth, like. And I don't know what she was doing. I was just there like, yeah, this can't work. I can teach a girl anything when I'm dating. I'm going out of her like sex wise, whatever. But if you can't kiss, there's a problem. I can't get past that. It's just awkward for me. I don't even know how to even. Like every time I date someone, yeah, I always pray, please be a good kisser. Like, because that actually traumatized me. You know that?
Oh.
Yeah, because I was just like, yeah, like I just cut that off. Like, yeah, it's just not working. You get what I'm saying? Like,
No
that,
practice makes perfect now.
I know, but with everything else, I'm good. You know, if you can't handle the D properly with your hand, I can teach you that. That's fine. I can teach you how to work a gear stick. But if you can't kiss, blood fire. That's it, man. You need to go somewhere else. I can't help you with that. To me, that's just automatic. It just has to. That's the only. Do you think I'm shallow for that, or what? Be honest.
No, because I'm the same. If you can't kiss, I'm not interested.
Yeah, serious. It's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't kiss, you know what I mean. You don't have to be great, but you have to be able to kiss good. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like you can even learn to kiss better while you're with them. But if you're just a terrible kisser, you get me? Like, you get what I'm saying? You'll like once I've kissed you, your saliva's on my lips and them thing there and whatever. And you get what I'm saying? And I feel like it's been raining when it's a sunny day.
Well, I
Nah.
just wash my face because it's all
Yeah.
over my face.
Yeah. Just nah. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, yeah, it's just wrong. I just can't get past that. It's too much for me, man. What about you, DJ? Could you get over a bad kisser?
mm, I don't know.
You don't care, man. If she sucks your dick good, you'll be alright in a DJ.
No, obviously, of course not. But if a girl can't kiss now, what the fuck? That's
Nah, but
bad.
listen, she can't kiss DJ, yeah, but she gives you good head. What? When I say good head, I mean like you feel like you get me.
Yeah, she's sucking that dick good,
Yeah,
innit?
but she's shit at kissing, but she gives you good head.
Obviously, you got to
Like
teach
that
her.
that head makes you feel good, brand new.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed.
DJ just there like, ah.
Nah, you know what it is, yeah? Obviously, if she gives good head, then
Yeah.
that's good, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? That's no problem. But she got to know how to kiss, innit? Like,
So
come
no, you're not asking the question. If she gives good head, yeah, but she's shit at kissing, can you stay with it? Yes or no?
on. No comment. No answer.
This guy, this guy.
No comment.
Chicken.
Alright, so what I can do, yeah? So if a guy, yeah, he's a good nah, he's let me get this right, hold on. He's good at going down, but he's bad at kissing you. Would you put up with that? You can say no
No.
comment as well. You don't have to
No.
answer that. Huh? You
No.
wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't.
She's bad debating it.
No. What is, so I'm sorry, it's the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp's blowing up.
Oh,
No, I wouldn't.
okay. So he just has to be a good kisser.
Yeah. As I said,
Okay.
you have to be good at kissing and be able to occupy my mind. If you can't do those two things, you don't stand a chance.
Okay. One of them ones. One of them ones. Okay. All right. How would you feel, yeah, if you was with someone, you dated them, you was alright for a while, you had sex for the first time and they say, oh, if you don't mind, I really would want you to go to the clinic to get yourself checked out because I want to check that you're alright.
I was going to
Hell,
ask you to get yourself checked out before you even tried it. That's just.
The reason why I'm laughing is because it happened to me in it. That's why I wanted to know your result. I wanted to know how you took it because she got blasted by me. You can imagine. She got
That's
blasted
not
in it.
right. You can't blast her for trying to protect herself.
No, 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 no. What? How are you flipping it? I just asked you if. I just asked you if a man said to you after you've had sex, not before, after. Yeah.
Okay, my sister said it's standard, mate.
Big old sister, man. You get me? Now, do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know what it is? Now, do you know what it is? If you ask me before, I'll still feel a bit whatever, yeah. But that's calm in it. You get me? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't be like this thing was. Obviously, I look good at it. Like you was all over me at the bus stop, begging for the D. Yeah. And then after you've got the D, talk about, oh yeah, I think we should get ourselves checked out. No, bitch. You should have asked me that before. You can't be asking me about if I've got it. It's too late, innit? You already got it.
But all right, this is the reply. Best you know before you step around. Was it before you step around? I thought she means before you sleep around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, I think she's getting the question mixed up. I don't mind if you ask me that before. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you can't be telling about, oh yeah, I need to get myself checked out because I need to make sure that you're clean. Bitch.
But she's already been there, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if I've got HIV, guess what? You're in the crew.
yo,
Fucking
just like
idiot.
Magic Johnson, man. The nigga with AIDS.
Yeah, I had to blast her for that, man. I was like, you're one stupid woman, innit? Like, you are asking me after we've had sex about, don't be offended. I was always don't be, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm offended. Because, number one, I know I don't carry no unwanted gifts. Number two, you get me? If you was worried I was that dirty, you should have been taking it in the sofa. You get me? Straight like that. You fool. You get me? You know what I mean? I didn't. Do you know what? Just because she asked me like that, I didn't even take it. I waited her to take it. And then when she came back clear, I said to her, "You diseased up yet?" And then she was
Someone
like,
asked,
"Oh."
did she smell something?
That is. No,
Oh,
she
this
didn't.
so rude.
That is. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Nah, man. She didn't smell that, man. Man, don't go like that. You get me? But that is. No, man. No, she didn't smell that, man. But that is disrespectful. That's offensive to me, man. You get me? That's really offensive that you can actually ask me afterwards.
Okay, one guy's
Yeah.
put down if she's asked you to get checked after, that means she's got something.
Yo, yo, OP,
You lot are trolling me on here,
OP,
Yeah.
OP.
Yes, DJ.
Yo, if she's asking you to get yourself checked out, man, that means like she's been around the block, she's been getting that D.
She had been around the block.
Yo,
She
she
had been
get
around the block.
yo.
She had been around the block. You get what I'm saying? So
That's-
like,
she's
but
saying
it
to-
was just ironic that she was saying that to me, and then imagine gave her the D now, yeah. Then after she come back clear, she then tried to go on prestige about like the second or third time. Oh, I think we should get to know each other more before we do stuff like this because I'm not. Don't you think? I was like, what's to get to know? I've already hit it. What am I getting to know?
Yo,
Like,
you hit that pussy first,
what the fuck
man.
are we talking about here? Like,
Yo, you hit that pussy
fuck
first,
out
innit?
here,
OP.
like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, fam.
Yo, you hit that pussy first, OP.
I hit that on New Year's Eve. Started the new year with a bang. Do you get me?
Yo, you hit that pussy first, man. Just
And
like
I was
Ray J
smelling
said.
fresh. To that person, I was smelling fresh. Thank you.
Yo.
So,
Just
but-
like Ray J said, you hit that shit first, blood.
yeah, no, I wasn't bragging about. I wasn't bragging. Yeah, but I'm not Ray J, fam. I don't brag about that shit, fam. You get what I'm saying? But it was crazy, fam. Like that just makes no sense, innit? Like, check yourself before you start asking me dumb questions like that. Like, I had to blast her about that one time. You get what I'm saying? What else? What other questions have we got? Hold on. Sex has become sex has become non-existent since my wife has had our baby. You see, these things are dangerous, you know. I find myself looking at other married women and wondering about an affair. Bloodfire. We are
Oh wow.
27. I think he meant to put, yeah, he's 27 and she's 26. Our son is 7 months old. Wow. We used to go to the cinema, out for walks, meals, and had sex every day, sometimes twice. Yeah, welcome to my lifestyle. Now we do it about once every 2 weeks. Yeah, that's a problem still. That could not fly. And even
Problem.
if I have, and even then I have to remind her, it feels like she's doing it as a favor and not because she wants to. We don't have any fun anymore. She's killing my sexual desires, yet erupts if I say anything, then refuses to have sex again. If I can find another woman who is keen to have an affair, I am pretty sure I'll go ahead. I can't believe I want to cheat, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be like how I was in the past. Well, this story is so funny because me and Candy had a. I'm not even gonna say it anymore, but yes. Anyway, yeah, I. God, Candy, I want to hear. I want to hear you from this. This is all. I want to hear this. You get me?
He just
So
needs to sit back and he needs to chill because
you
her
see, I
ass
knew
has
this
gone
was
through
gonna happen. I
so
knew this was.
much.
That's such a sexist
9
answer. Do you
months
know
to
that?
carry that kid, and I bet you she's the one that's waking up at night time to go feed it.
That's such a sexist
He needs
answer.
to
Do you know
sit
that?
back,
That's such a
kick
sexist
back, and
answer.
just chill and wait till she's ready. If not, she needs to kick his ass to the curb, get herself a toy, so when she's ready, she can have whatever she wants. Say bye bye, goodbye.
That's such a do you know what, Candy? Yeah, you know better. That's a sexist answer. Do you know that? That's such a sexist answer, and you know that is. What do you think about that, DJ? Before I get into my little rant, God, what you saying?
God, God, oh God, oh Lord, oh Lord, 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 Lord. Basically, yeah, sex is important in a relationship.
Talk about it.
So, because like she needs
Yeah.
to give a man she needs to give that her man the D, you know.
No, not give him the D, DJ.
Give her the D. No, he needs to. What the fuck am I saying? Sorry. He needs to give her. She needs to give him that sweet pussy
Okay.
because, like, obviously, she don't want a man getting it from elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, if he's fucking if he's fucking someone else, man, to be like, oh, my man's a cheating this, he's a cheating that. But when he was offering you sex, you didn't want to give it to him.
Mm.
So, like, I understand where she's coming from. She had a kid, obviously. She's tired with the baby. She's waking up early hours in the morning. That's understandable, but you got to satisfy your man. If you don't satisfy your man, another woman would
Hang
satisfy
on,
your man.
how about the man satisfy the woman?
It works
Why
both
can't he?
ways.
No, but why can't he be the one that try and carry the baby then, and wake up
What
every
kind
night and
of
look
rubbish
after
are
the
you
baby then?
talking about? Is that
That's what I'm talking
inside?
about.
Is that
Her
even
body's gone through a
scientifically
lot.
possible?
No, but her body's gone through a lot of changes. If he can't appreciate that,
Oh,
then
here
he
we
needs to
go.
get stepping.
Hold on, okay, do you know what, Candy, yeah? You're in trouble now, you know, can't, you get me? I tried to go light on you, but you're coming with this, alright, cool. So, when a woman is pregnant, yeah, and she wants the D mad, yeah? Is that the part where he sits there and tells her, yeah, you know what, I'm not really feeling it because you're big like an elephant, so wait
Oh no, no,
until...
no.
Oh, wait,
Here's
what?
an answer. Here's an
Yeah?
answer from
What?
someone. Has anyone even thought about he may not be doing it for her no more
What do you mean he's not doing it for her anymore?
sexually?
Yeah, but she needs to open her mouth and say so, innit?
No,
What do you mean, no? So why is she with him then?
because they got a kid. They just had a baby. No.
Yeah? So what, because you
Yeah, so
got a
at the
baby, are you
moment,
paralysed?
no, but don't forget her libido will be low. If
So,
he ain't doing it for her, why do you think she's gonna go sleep with him?
all right, cool. So what? So then, what's the answer to that then? The person who answered that asked. I want to know what's the answer then.
All right, she's listening, so come on with the answer, girl.
Yeah, what's the answer? You get me? Hit us up with what's
She's
the answer then.
typing.
But nah, like, hear what I'm saying, yeah. End of the day, yeah. If you've got a little one, yeah, like, cool, I respect that, innit? We've got a time period where you've got to heal. You get me? All
Yeah.
them things. Now I hear all that, yeah. After that, you need to be taking D as my girl. You get me? Like,
Right,
let's
this is
not.
what she's put. Maybe she's trying to be. Was it? She's trying to be sensitive.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. How is that being sensitive? The guy's horny. He's going to his wife for sex. She's telling him, let's do it once a month. There's nothing sensitive about that. A man is feeling down. He needs to be catered to. You get what I'm
She
saying?
might be feeling down. She might need catering too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Both parties need to sort each other out. It don't mean you wait until you get me, until I feel like it, because I can guarantee when she was pregnant, she was all over that D, and she was
Yeah, she was
clearly
riding that shit like
hold
a
on, and
pony.
she was clearly all over the D before. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been pregnant in the first place. How about that? Okay then.
She's
So
typing.
yeah, type yes. I'm here. I'm ready.
Yo,
You need to
she's
download
not riding
Skype.
that
That's what she
pony.
needs to do. She needs to download Skype. You get me? Download Lyrically Street on your phone. Ring up.
Oh
You
wow.
get me? We're at it. Women versus OP. I'm here.
But she said, but he's talking about someone else, cheating with someone else.
No, he's saying that if he don't get the pum pum soon, that he's thinking to go elsewhere and get it. And I'm like,
What
boy,
makes him think that she ain't already getting it from elsewhere?
yeah, but that's a whole different argument. If she is, she's nasty anyway. Because
Why?
from
Because
what
he's planning to do it.
no, but yeah, but there's a reason why he's doing it though. There's a difference.
It could be the
Don't
same
try being
reason.
instigator,
It could
Candy.
be
I
the
see what you're
same
doing, you know.
reason.
I see what you're trying to do, Candy. Yeah, don't. Candy's man trying to stir up. Listen, and for when the fact that he's even written in to say that, that means he's still trying. Like he must clearly love that girl because you know certain man them they're quick to put their dick in a next girl's mouth. You get me? So the fact that he's even writing
Or
to
next
say that.
guys. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he must clearly love her. You get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? How long has she had it? 7 months. Yeah, man. You have to
7
give it up,
months.
man. Stop all that, man. That's rubbish now. You get me? You need to go back to riding that D, man. Stop being
7
stupid.
months
Yeah,
is
she needs to ride that
nothing.
pony. She needs to ride that her man's pony.
Yeah, man. Even if you don't want to, even if you don't want to ride it, give it a stroke. You get what I'm saying?
7
Damn.
months is nothing.
Oh, don't try all that, Candy. Don't try all that.
Trust me, it is.
Don't
Like
try
sometimes
all
for
that.
some people, you know what I mean. Some people.
Don't try all that because women ain't going.
Those kind of people need to go into a clinic.
What are you talking about? Women ain't going 9 months without being pregnant. When a woman's 9 months pregnant, yeah, they want D. They're not sitting there like I don't want no D. Yeah. So what should a man turn around and say? Oh, I just don't feel like it. I just, maybe I just want some me time. Yeah. You watch a woman say, oh, you better man up. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. But when a man wants it, oh, I've had the baby, so I wanna. Nah, mate. Jump on that D if you don't want to lose your man. If you don't jump on it, stroke it. If you don't want to stroke it, you better suck it. One of the three. You get me? Otherwise, when he's with another girl, don't be like, oh, why did it? At the end of the day, I don't condone cheating, by the way. If it's not working, give her the ultimatum. Listen, you need to give me sex more regular. If you can't do that, yeah, then you get me. This ain't working out. I've had this conversation with a female before, like when she was going on like a grandma. I said to her, I feel like I'm 48 already. You get what I'm saying? So we need to sort this out. Yeah, I was there, and we did. Sex came on a regular. You get me? Straight like that. You have to have the, but I think it's communication, especially with men. They don't like to say these kind of things to their woman. Do you get me? Like they'd rather just like sit and sulk or just go and just bang the random girl in the pub. What's Missy saying
Okay.
now? I know she's ready. What's she saying to me now?
She put down, if that was me, I would find him a next girl and tell him to step.
Them tough talks
No
there.
ultimatums right here.
Them tough talks around there. them no ultimatum. So why are you with someone if you don't want ultimatums? That's the next question. The bet she's typing now. Let me know. I want her to call in. Lyrically Street. Download it on Skype. You're getting under my skin now. You get me? Download the Skype. Let's go.
Then
You
no.
get me?
That's probably because he's got a dirty D.
Nah, fam, none of that over here, man. You have to, you know what I'm saying. But nah, on a serious though, like, all right, Steph, without you trolling, yeah, be real now, yeah. Do you not think, all right, regardless of how long or whatever, yeah, if you're with someone, yeah, they have to look after your needs and you have to look after theirs. Yes or no, Steph? Be real now. Be real, Steph. Stop being a troll. Be real. Yo, Steph, you there? DJ, you there?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Steph. Hold on.
Steph didn't come on.
I mean, sorry, Candy. Sorry, man. Sorry, I'm talking to the. Sorry, Candy. Yeah, be real now without trolling, Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. don't you think you have to cater to someone's needs? Like, yes or no? Like, don't you think if you're with someone, they need to cater to your needs, yeah, and you need to cater to theirs?
Yeah,
Yes or
it
no?
has to work both ways. But that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Some
that's what I said. You
no, but
better
no, but
trolling.
no, but sometimes, as I said, guys, you just see it as one way. You think, oh, she's not giving it up. But have you ever thought she's just exhausted from this baby?
No,
Because a lot of men don't actually help with their kids.
yeah, but we're talking about. All right, cool. If he's not helping with his kids, help out with your kids and then ask for pussy. Cool.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But if he is, though, yeah, what are we saying, Candy? Car, you're trying to swerve away on women's rights here. Let's get to the point here.
She could have postnatal depression.
Oh, here we go. That's
I said that
and
was
DJ, are you
effective.
hearing that?
Yeah, man, I'm having this.
I heard all the excuses in the world about why you must accept this, yeah? Alright, cool.
I've
So
been
if-
in that situation.
Hold on.
No. All right. To keep it real, she needs to be ready to do it.
Yeah.
She, as I said, when I first had my first one, I was just worried about getting pregnant again. That's what my main concern was. I said, I ain't doing it because I know I'll get pregnant, so it ain't happening. But everyone's just different.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
Everyone's just different.
Sorry. Anyway, moving swiftly on. So alright. So if a man told you wait 7 months because I need time to get my thoughts together,
Yeah.
you right with that? Yeah.
What, to wait 7 months?
Yeah.
I waited 3 years.
What for some? No. You was with someone for 3 years, and
Yeah.
they said I don't want to have sex with you for 3 years.
No, I said I didn't want to have sex.
Yeah, but that's different. I don't want to go into why that was. That's a whole different show. Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, if a man said to you, "Listen, you get me? I love you. You're my queen, but listen, give me 7 months. I need time to get my thoughts together."
Yeah, but you can't put a time limit on it. That's the problem. You can't just say 7 months. You might as well just say 7 weeks.
Alright, so if it was 7, if you realized after 7 weeks your man is just not, he's like, listen, I'm tired, I've been from work, you're on my back, yeah, and you're not getting it for 7 weeks, you're alright with that, Candy, yeah?
Yeah.
To lie, no, you would
No,
not.
I'm okay with it,
Alright,
There's
so
plenty of toys out there,
alright, so 6 months deep now, we're in, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're still alright with it, yeah?
6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with that.
You know what, yeah? If you are alright with 6 months with no sex from your man, yeah?
Yeah.
There's something wrong happening in that relationship. There's no
No.
reason why you should be with someone for 6 months and you two ain't having sex. Like, at period. Like, that's
Why?
a worrying time. 6
For
months,
me, it's
Candy.
different. No, but for me, it's different because I don't do men over here. My men are overseas.
No, but we're not doing all these so extra with the question. If he was here, if he was living with your man, you're in the yard. You gotta go to bed, sleeping next to the D, and you ain't had it in 6 months. Yeah?
No, fuck that. I'm going in a different room.
And he's telling you like, babe, I just need to get my thoughts right. You get me? Be understanding.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let me know. The person that's typing, I want to know. 6 months without no D. Type. Let me know. You right with that, yeah?
You know the poor girl was asleep, right?
But yeah, man, like that's crazy to me, man. I think it's just it comes. I understand about waiting. I understand about the kids. You definitely have to give your woman
Yeah, but
time.
not everything. That's what I'm saying. All right. Men are built totally different from females because all you don't think about is the D. With
No,
us,
but-
a cuddle is still sexual. It's it's just that feeling.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, so she may just want a cuddle.
Yeah, you can
You know
give
what
her
I
a
mean?
cuddle while you're hitting it from the. Alright, I understand what you're saying. though. I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But
Okay, she put down if you're talking about generally, it's different.
should that be? That's a polite no. You see?
She goes, but if after a baby, that's gonna take time.
Yeah, not 7 months. The fuck you think this is?
By then you could have another baby.
That's what I'm trying to say. Then you gotta wait 14 months. Do you know what? Yeah.
And if he loved her, he'll try to understand.
Ah, I knew that was coming. I want this woman on the phone, you know. I knew that was. I was waiting for that, you know. I was waiting. If he loved her, he would be understanding. He would just wait. He would tell his dick not to work because he's in love.
Yeah, well, I know why she can't come on Skype, so boy.
But do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know as well? Yeah, is do you know what as well? Yeah, is do you know where women are in trouble now? Yeah, is when this male pill comes out. I feel sorry for a lot
I
of
feel
women.
sorry for you guys. I'll tell you why. Because the female pills messes up the female system. So when you lot can't raise it no more, right? Don't complain because you took the pill.
See, you're just bad minds. As long as there's no, you always have to figure something messed up. If it wasn't, as long as that malfunction is not in the pill, a lot of women, especially in America, are in trouble. It means no more baby trapping. Yeah. There's no more Kim Kardashian people out there anymore.
And there's no more raising it up.
Because I'm telling you now, yeah, if I was single and this male pill came, I'll be taking that shit by the gallons. You know what I'm saying? During foreplay, during, afterwards, the next
She
morning.
typed limp.
The next morning, like that is peak. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think men will have too much power with that male pill, you know, because obviously a woman, 9 times out of 10, a woman wants a child at least. You get me? A man doesn't always. I'm not saying men don't want children, because that's lying.
Yeah.
There's too many yardies trying to breed up 8 baby mums, all that kind of thing there. But
That's not nice.
it's true. It's true. It's not nice. You get me? Stick to 1, damn, or 2. If you've got more than 4 baby mums, you need to sit down with your other thing. It's time for protection. You get me? You can't get it wrong 4 times like that. That is correct.
Another person put in the man pill might make you have periods.
See, like, what kind of rubbish is that? Yeah, you lot would love that, innit? You lot would love that. Would you take the male pill, DJ? After what you just heard, maybe not, innit? You have to read the tablet packet hard, innit?
Yeah, I gotta read that shit hard, man. I'm not gonna lie.
As long as there's.
Yo, because I want 1 baby, man. I don't want no 5, 6, 7 baby, man.
Yeah, but then you got to think of the pros and cons of that pill.
Here we go. What's gone? What's the pros?
No, the reason why I say that is because a lot of. Right. Hang on. All right, she said good night. She's gone bed now.
Yeah,
okay.
Bless her for looking in.
Because like with females, some females are on pills, yeah, and they still get pregnant. So you've got to look at the pros and cons of it.
Yeah,
your body can react differently to it. So you'd be pumping that pill, but you're still getting these girls pregnant.
Yeah, well, obviously, then, you know, clearly you won't then rely on the pill, innit? Or if you take the pill and then it don't work, then.
Yeah, but how would you know it don't work?
No, what I'm saying is, yeah, is obviously, you get me? If you do take the pill and then you get a girl pregnant, obviously, clearly, you're not going to use the pill again, are you?
Well, yeah, but if you use the pill and use a contraceptive as well.
Yeah, but.
Well, you might as well just use the contraceptive altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, but, you get me? Man, them don't really, well, some guys don't like the condom. It don't feel good, do you get me?
Yeah, but neither does having a baby.
Okay, touche. Hold on. Why can't I go deep in a woman and she gets the female condom? Because I know none of you lot want to use this female condom thing. You want to lay on your back and take dick.
It's not guaranteed.
Yeah, but you don't want to add nothing.
No, but the female condom is not guaranteed. Nothing is 100%.
Okay, so you put your thing on, I put my thing on, and we take the pill, the condom, the female condom.
You're going to fit the pharmacy, right?
The work rate is, there's very slim chance for that one. I've got 99.9%, you've got 98%. We good. Somehow that makes 105%, innit? You get me?
I always tell people the only thing that's 100% is no sex. Boom. You're safe.
Yeah, but your relationship isn't safe. Tell you that for a fact. And the risk in that is way higher. I'll tell you for a fact, but yeah,
because the other person's put in, some people get pregnant on the pill. They get pregnant on the pill, they get pregnant on the coil, the whole shebang. And even the coil's not safe. So,
but I noticed a lot of women's.
honest.
A lot of women do skirt out of that women condom though, you get me? I noticed that, you get me? Like the injection as well, you get me? Like that can be what? It makes some women put on weight, don't it? The injection, Candy.
Yeah, nothing is safe. Your
Yeah.
body is yeah, and other things as well. But your body is programmed to get rid of things that don't belong in its system. So if you've got a pill and it's like your body's antibodies are just pushing out this pill system through your system, then it's not effective. So your body works in different ways. Like I had a piece of glass that went in my finger, and I went to the doctor and I go to him, the glass has got in my finger. He goes, "You wait a couple of months, it'll push itself back out because it doesn't belong in your body." So that's how it works with the contraceptives.
Mm.
Because a couple of months later, that bloody thing did come back out of the finger. But
So why doesn't that work with gay sex then?
what do you mean? You're so dirty. Because I've got the wrong picture in my mind right now, so you need to correct that.
I was waiting on the gap. Wait, what?
You are so wrong.
Do you know what, yeah? For you to say I'm so wrong, I must be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
People out there, I have nothing against gays or lesbians.
Each
their own.
Each their own.
It was OP that said it.
Yeah, I said it still. Don't look me up, Mr. Officer, please. You get me? It's just a joke. You get me? But alright then. But DJ,
Yeah.
what would you do, yeah, if a woman tells you that she loves you, but she wants to have a threesome?
Ain't gonna fucking happen.
No, but she's done. No, but she's telling you, look, DJ, look, listen. At the end of the day, yeah, it's just once. Let me have it. Like me, now she wants you to still be there. You get me? But she says, look, you get me. End of the day, like it's me, like it's you. You can pick the friend, so you trust me.
First of all, like she ain't gonna fuck one of my peoples, because if my peoples had respect for me, then he wouldn't even go there.
Well said.
He wouldn't even go there. And if he did, you gotta cut that nigga off.
Okay, first of all, we apologize for the N word there.
Excuse my like, yeah, I apologize for that, but you know what? I don't mean to offend, but like, who's in their right mind to let their woman, like, why the fuck would, like,
we apologize for the F word as well, by the way.
why the fuck would my girl say to me, oh yeah, I wanna fuck your friend?
We
Like,
apologize for the multiple swearing going on right now.
what's in her mind, man? She's psychologically sick or something?
No, that could be her thing. She wants you to hit it from the back and someone to hit it from the front.
No, that's
Nah,
wrong.
man.
What?
Nah, man. If it's my thing, then I'm hitting it from front and back. I'm hitting that pussy like marmalade.
Okay, we apologize for the metaphor reference that we just.
Straight up.
Oh my god. So, alright, so what? What about you, Candy, man?
You better bypass that question, boy. You better bypass that question.
Okay, I think Candy's saying maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if she's
I'm saying
sure.
hell no about maybe.
So, what? Hala, would you break up with him for asking you that?
Sorry, say that again?
Would you break up with him for asking you that?
I won't only break up with him. I'll be walking out and he won't even realise I've walked out.
Yeah, but permanently. Do you not think that's a bit strong?
Permanently, because then I ain't good enough for you, know? Nah, man. If that's what you want, then I ain't good enough for you. So therefore, you can stay there. You can have your little threesome on your own.
Mad. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, a girl couldn't tell me that still. That wouldn't really work out too well still. You get me? That wouldn't really work out. What's the this should be fun. You don't have to give in if you don't want to. What's the best revenge story you've ever heard or you've done?
Oh, God.
Remember, I know both of you on the FM, so we can either choose to not answer or we could.
Go on, DJ.
Yeah, or you can say no comment. You don't have to. You get me? I don't mind.
Best revenge. The best revenge I've ever done. Um, okay.
Not too long, fam. Just get to the revenge part. Why you
Okay.
did it? First of all, what she did, and then why you did it.
I'm not gonna answer that, man. I can't. I don't want to answer it, man. Because
Wow, what have you heard then, Candy? What's the best revenge story you've heard from a friend
That
or
I've
whatever?
heard.
Yeah.
No, my
Wink,
friends
wink.
aren't that very
Wink, wink.
imaginative. The best one is what I've done.
I know. That's what I was saying. What have you heard? Wink,
I
wink.
haven't got one that I've heard from anyone yet. I'm waiting still. No one's typing.
Everyone's quiet.
People
Okay.
type. Please type.
Nah, do you know what it is? Yeah, is do you think sometimes you do have to like revenge someone on when they take it too far?
Yeah. I know my
Straight
halo
away.
just slipped, but
Yeah.
yeah. Because I'm the kind of person I will laugh with you and I'll giggle with you and everything, but I'm still planning your murder.
Mad.
So yeah.
Hold on. Do you know what? Yeah, is if oh no we already spoke about that last show, so it's alright. So what? Yeah, you think that you should do revenge then? Yeah,
I
it
don't
should.
think you should do it, but sometimes you can't help it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
And it depends on how bad the revenge is.
Mm. Like I know someone that cheat. I know someone that um they cheated. I think they cheated on the person. So what they did is they waited till Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Put roses all on the floor. Let the person come in. You get what I'm saying? Like come to the bedroom, and then she's walked in on the person doing a threesome.
That ain't a cheat.
That is mad.
That's a man's fantasy.
No, she's walked
But you
in.
know what I would
No, no,
do?
no. I don't know if you understand. Like he's
He's walked
pretended to her
in.
like it's okay. Like yeah, we're cool. You get me? So then when she comes home, she sees him in bed like jamming with two girls naked in the bed.
I was charging that shit.
Yeah, like. Do you get what
I
I'm
was
saying?
charging it. Them girls will be running left, right, and centre because I'm
Yeah, but
telling you, I'll be
you
walking
don't know
around.
whether it's the girl's fault though.
I don't care. I will
You
be locking
see,
that bedroom door, going out to my car, getting the chargers attached to the battery. The other end is coming in the house. I was getting him.
all right, I got a story for you. Yeah, I got a story for you now. Yeah, this is what happens when you're too greedy for the D. Yeah, this woman says, I've had, I had a threesome with two men. Yeah, and I got pregnant.
Dumbass. Hello, protection.
But both of them have said that they want you to get a termination. What a surprise! I don't know if the child belongs to my fiance or his friend. I'm
oh
only
no.
6 months
Ugh.
pregnant at the moment.
So she still went through with the pregnancy. Oh wow! Even though they asked not to be fathers. Okay.
Wow, wow. My
That's in
fiance.
America, right?
We apologize for the stereotype. That was just
I'm
for the
sorry.
show. My friend knows I'm pregnant. He also has a partner, and I'm not sure if she knows. But he said he wants me to have an abortion. Okay, I don't know what you listen to your friend for, but there you go. My
Well, it's a
fiance
bit
has
too
told
late.
me to have a termination too. Why he's still with her? Oh yeah, he must have agreed to this threesome. I
Yeah,
had
but after 4 months, you can't have a termination.
Yeah, I've had an abortion when I was 20, and it always kept me wondering what if that was my only chance. I'm now nearly 34. You better keep that. So this actually be my final choice. I love I love my fiance and want things to work out, but everyone seems to be forgetting I didn't have the threesome on my own. No, we know it's called a threesome, and
Yeah,
this
but
is
you
my
still use
baby.
protection. And you don't do it with your friend.
You listen. I don't know how you're having a threesome in the first place. Even if you do, why would you do it unprotected? Why, as the fiance, would you let a next man bareback in your fiance? I don't
Are these
understand
people
that.
dirty?
They're clearly not
Sorry, I don't
cleanly.
mean to be rude, everyone, but I just don't understand because you don't need to go clinic.
How are you gonna explain that to your son or your daughter when they grow up? Ah, mum, like. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether the child is biologically linked to my fiance, I don't see any reason why he can't love him or her. Gay parents adopt. Oh yeah, we need to talk about that. And parents who use eggs and sperm don't love their kids any less. Why should he? Please help. Should I have a termination, or one day I'll have a child, or should I keep the baby and hope it belongs to my fiance, or should
He
I,
won't.
or should
He
I
won't
run
have it.
away and raise the child on my own?
Run, Forrest, run.
Yeah.
Run,
Um,
gum. Run, gum. Run, boy.
but
Nah.
no, she needs to. He's not going to be able to accept that kid if it looks like his friend. So she needs to just get over it and just move on. And the fact that they both told her that they don't want the kid means they're not going to play a role in their lives. So she's going to be by herself anyway. Face it. You wanted the baby, you deal with the baby. Go.
What do you think, DJ?
Um. Okay.
You ever bareback
First,
to girl threesome?
no comment. I'm not gonna bait myself out. So I'm gonna. Okay, this is what I think. Yeah. I think the two man them. Yeah. They need, first of all, they need the DNA test. Like, if she's pregnant, they need the DNA test. But if if the two mandems refuse to take care of the child and don't want the kid, then they're dickheads. They're low. They're pussy holes.
So what should she do?
I know it sounds harsh, but raise the kid by herself, innit?
Mm.
She could be mother and father to the kid
Yeah.
because
Everyone else
of
can.
it takes, like, obviously a father can be a sperm donor, but it takes a real person to raise a kid, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't know yet. I don't know whether that's the right quote or not, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just wrong anyway. Like, end of the day, yeah, you're stupid for getting pregnant, like bareback. Anyway, that's really stupid. Like, I don't even know how. They're so stupid. It's unreal. But you should definitely keep the kid. You're 34. You get me? Your eggs ain't getting any younger. You get what I'm saying? You're an old hen now, so you need to take your last little blessing and have that, because
And count that shit one by one.
it's gonna distort you if you don't. Another thing as well is 9 times out of 10, whenever a man tells a woman to have an abortion and she wanted to keep it, she might be this message to man them out there, yeah. And I've been through this before, yeah. Do not ever tell a woman that you plan to spend the rest of your life with. If you're just fucking her and you know you ain't calling her again, you can say all this stuff to her. But if you plan to spend the rest of your life with her, never ever tell a woman who wants to keep your child to have an abortion, because if she does it, she'll be all cool for the first 2-3 months. After that, when her friend gets pregnant and start talking about baby, she'll turn into a dragon, and you are the target. You will get cussed, you will get ignored, you probably won't get any pussy for ages. You will get all 5 of the above. Yeah, it is not a joke. You can sit there if you're listening and go, that's not my girl. It will be your girl.
Oh yeah.
How about that? It will be your girl. The safe thing that you do, even if you don't want her to keep it, you sit there and say, what do you want to do? You get me? If she's like, yeah, I don't want to keep it, you say, cool, that's fair enough. She'll still come at you like a dragon once she's had an abortion, but she'll know it's her fault anyway, so she'll calm down later on. If she's got some sense. You get me? But if you told her to keep it, do you know what the joke is? Yeah, this happened to me, you know. I was with a girl and cool, I was ready to be a dad, you get me what I'm saying? And whatever. And she didn't keep it now. And then everything was okay until about 2 months later. Listen, that woman changed into something else. That's all I can say. Yeah. And I was like, woo, okay, learn from that mistake. Okay, never abortion thing. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, got it. So the next time now, I was like, I played the whole "what do you want to do" thing. This time I wanted it anyway. As karma happens, this time she didn't want to keep it. Yeah, but the same reaction still happened. She turned into a dragon. The difference is, obviously, I was able to use my mouth the second time because I was like, listen, don't come with that attitude over here because you decided to not keep it. So deal with your own haunts that's haunting you, innit? That's your fault. You get me? Because I told you, Clark, if you want to keep it, keep it. You're telling me about it's not the right time and blah blah blah. So don't be taking it out on me now that you can't deal with what you did. You get me? So one of my friends, I told him all of this, and he's like, "That's not my girl. It's cool." What happened? The same thing. She got rid of it. What happened? She turned into a dragon, then dumped him, slept with someone else, and then yeah, they're not together anymore. I just hit him up one day, and I was like, "Do you remember what I told you?"
You're just wicked.
You didn't want to listen, did it? You get me? Who don't hear must feel. You get me? I warned him. When it all came to pass, he started trying to hit up my phone. Yeah, and the worst thing was they knew I knew about relationships because they were both hitting me up about the same situation. And I was telling the girl, if you don't, make sure you keep this, because if you want to keep it, yeah, you will regret doing this. Oh, I'll be fine. The guy's love means the most to me. I was like, okay, all right. When shit went left and she started thinking about babies and where, I should have never have done that. He's a selfish prick. La 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 la. I could have been a mum now. I was like, well, you get me. What did I tell you? You didn't want to hear. Who don't hear must feel. You get me? So that
No,
is
ladies
crazy.
need to be smart. That's what it is. I've
Yeah.
always told people, once you say you're pregnant, think about it as it's only you. Because come push yourself, you're the one's gonna be stuck with this baby, whether he stays or whether he goes. So you gotta make sure you're ready.
Hmm. First of all, I wouldn't just say that. I would say also think of the man because he did actually give you the baby. So I wouldn't fully agree with that one.
No,
Um,
I know that, but what I'm saying is because if he leaves, she's the one that's still gonna be. So she needs to know that she can handle it by herself, and that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. They
yeah,
need to
but
look
she
at it
needs.
that way.
Yeah, but she needs to. I would say if the man's not around or he doesn't want to be around, then only think of what you think. But if the man's around and he's all right, let's put it this way. Imagine the man says, "I want the baby," and she goes, "I don't want the baby." What should happen then?
My husband said I want the baby because I'll help you this time.
Yeah, and
I didn't get no help.
no, I. She always. I can't deal with you now. I swear down. The way you just dropped that. I'm saying I want the baby. I'll give you the help. I didn't get no help.
That's what I'm saying. So you have to just think
Husband's
of.
messing up the game for my argument, man. Listen, end of the day, what
That's
was
what I'm saying. I know
if
it's a
yeah, but you
selfish
can't
way
look
of
at all men
thinking.
like that, Candy. You're
No, no,
taking
no,
it
but I'm
out of
not.
thing.
But what I'm saying is, I know it's a selfish way of thinking,
Yeah,
but
it
at the end of
is.
the day, she's got to know that she can. Because if he walks out, she needs to know that she can handle the baby herself. Don't turn around and say, "Well, he's left me. I don't want the baby no more." You need to think, "Well, hang on. If I'm on my own, can I do it?"
All right, cool. I like the way you just. Here, I'm gonna flip this on you now. Right. So, if she turns around and says, "You know what? I don't want the baby," he goes, "I want the baby." Yeah. If she don't keep the baby, is she wrong? Yes or no? In your eyes, there's a point I'm getting to with this. Yeah.
Well, then she has to explain why she don't want the baby.
Yeah, she just said, "I'm not ready. I don't want to be a mum yet."
Well, then if he's ready to be the dad, and she can see that he's ready to be the dad,
Yeah.
then I said, go through the pregnancy, let him take the baby.
Yeah, but the point is, she said, she's already done it. She's rung up your phone, Candy. Guess what? I terminated. I didn't want to be a mum. Yeah, is she
Yeah.
wrong? Yes or no?
Well, no, she's not, because
She's
it's her
not wrong. Yeah.
body.
Okay, cool. Now, if the man turned round and says, "Cool, we're done," is he wrong? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, good. I like that. I like that. I thought you were gonna try and hit me up with that. Oh, he's inconsiderate. Blah blah blah.
No,
Okay,
that's what I'm
cool.
saying.
No, no, because certain women will come with that, innit? Oh, end of the day, he should be understanding, blah, blah, blah.
No, but
No.
when it comes down to it, a woman, right, a man can, I'm not saying all men do. I'm just
Okay,
saying a
let's
man
let's
can
clear
walk
that up.
away from his responsibilities, because I've seen quite a few that has.
Mm.
But it's the woman that's left with that kid.
Well,
So
women can
she
do it
needs
as
to be
well.
strong enough to know she can handle it on her own. Don't think, oh yeah, we're together, we're in love, it's gonna be fine, it's the two of us. Nothing, I'm not being funny, but nothing lasts forever.
Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's not get all
If
cynical
it
here.
lasts, it lasts. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's no guarantees.
There's no
You need to
guarantees.
think for yourself. If I'm on my own, can I do it? Because I've seen a lot of kids go through the system of being stuck with child social services and all this kind of stuff just because a parent's given up.
Mm-hmm. Facts. 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 What do you think, DJ? Oh, yeah, you already said. Sorry, man. You already said.
No,
Sorry,
no,
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 no, you
no,
said
no.
already.
Hold on. Can I just say something? Like, obviously, you were talking about like a man can like walk out on the kid as well.
Yeah, I've seen women do it as well.
Women do it like it works both ways, isn't it?
Exactly,
Yeah, that's what I'm
DJ.
saying. It
Talk up,
works
DJ.
both ways.
It
But
works both
nine
ways, and
times out
like
of
Women need to
10, the
fix up.
lady's left with the kid.
no, but that's not always the case though, because the woman, like, I don't want to be sexist or
Be sexist,
stereotyping
fam. It's okay.
a woman, but like
It's just
sometimes,
Candy on tonight.
like you're obviously, I understand where you're coming from in your point, but sometimes like the woman, yeah, like
Yeah.
she can have the kid, she's suffering depression, she might go out and like she might just go out and like say, oh, leave the husband with the kids, or she might leave the husband with the kids, walk out and say, fuck it, I'm done, I've had enough, I'm walking, I'm gone, and
Yeah.
like the kids are like, she's walked out and the kids wondering like, where's my mum, and like the husband's taking care of the five kids on his own. But no one, like, obviously people like, if a man left his kid, everyone say, oh, he's a dickhead. If it's a woman, she don't really get criticized. Do you know what I mean? So
No, but
I,
that's the thing.
it's a
You
bit
may
double
not know that
sided.
she gets criticised, but she does because a lot of women look down on women that actually walk away from their kids.
Yeah, but it's made. Yeah, yeah, but I don't know.
Mm.
A
It's
lot
Well,
a,
of women do because I've seen women well, I've heard of women that's left their kids, and it's like I've heard the abuse that's been thrown their direction and everything. But as I said, but when it comes to the actual pregnancy, all I'm saying is women need to be more. I know it's wrong, but they need to be more selfish because they can't guarantee their partner's going to stay. They can't guarantee that relationship is going to
then
work,
you shouldn't be getting
fall
pregnant
through.
then.
she's got to think as well. Like, what kind of man am I with, innit?
No, but this is the
Yeah,
thing. This is where I agree and disagree with you. I don't agree with you, but this, if you don't have in your mind that this person is not going to be there for me, yeah,
yeah.
you shouldn't be getting your clerk pregnant with that person then. Keep your legs closed until you feel like that.
But
You can't
nothing's
be like, oh, well, now I'm
guaranteed.
pregnant, I need to think about myself. No, because you didn't get pregnant by yourself. You didn't sit there, finger yourself, and you ended up pregnant. You took dick, and you got pregnant. So I understand that a woman has to carry the baby. I get that argument. Yeah, but the way women say that sometimes, it's like the man forces a woman to do that. It's not our fault that you have to carry the baby. That's the way it's made. We didn't choose that. We didn't say, you know what, I'm feeling lazy today. Carry the baby for 9 months.
No,
That's
no,
how it
not
is.
saying that. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to push and shove, who's going to be left with that kid?
You don't know. This is what I'm saying. You can
Yeah,
stereotype it wise and say, oh, the woman's deaf, because there's a lot of women that prefer to raise and look after their youth. You get what I'm saying? And
yeah.
there's enough men that do walk out. You get what I'm saying? My mum wasn't in
No, that's
my
what I'm saying.
life.
I said it's not all men. I'm saying that, but
Yeah,
there is
but you
some men
can't
that do it.
use. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're saying because there's more because more men fuck up, then it's kind of all right for the woman to be selfish, and
No,
it's
I
not.
don't. I don't say they mess up. I don't say they mess up. I'm just saying it doesn't mean they messed up because the relationship didn't work. It could be that they're just not meant to be together.
Yeah. So if you're,
I've had three friends
mm,
that's actually got to their what is it, 6 month trimester, and the partners have left,
mm,
and they're like crying their eyes out, blah blah. I go, but the first thing I said to you was, are you able to do it on your own? That's what you should have thought of before going through with your pregnancy.
yeah, but you can't think like that when you're in love with someone. You're in a commit. If you get pregnant on a one night stand, yeah. I still think moral.
One night stand.
Yeah, or if you
So,
get pregnant on like a, like on a, you two ain't committed to each other. Like he's told you from the jump. Listen, I don't want no relationship. Yeah, just take dick. You get me? Then if it
so
happens
then
like,
then you don't take the pregnancy unless you don't want to. But still, come on now.
yeah, I hear what I hear why you're saying it, but I think that's more just from past experiences. When you're first in love with someone, the first thing you're not gonna think of is, oh, am I gonna do this on you? People that have that kind of advice is someone that's been burnt.
All right, so someone's typed something in, and they said, "Oh, crappers, that went quick. Hang on, 1 second." They put a second one up.
Yeah, they're not playing,
Right.
man.
It goes, he says that, but people be protecting themselves getting pregnant on the pill. So what's the situation when they're on the pill?
What do you mean? If they're on a pill?
And they get pregnant, not planning to have a baby.
Yeah, if a woman's on the pill and gets pregnant by accident, yeah, I don't see that as her being selfish because she's been trying. she's been doing everything in her power to not be pregnant in the first place.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Do you
a
understand
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
yeah, but I'm saying a lot of people are protecting themselves, but this still happens because
No,
nothing
but
is
that's different.
100%.
I'm not talking about that. If you get pregnant while you're trying to protect yourself and you don't want to keep the kid, I can't say nothing to you. I'm talking about when you're just openly taking dick, yeah? And then when you get pregnant, you're coming out with, but, I need to think about myself.
Yeah, but
No.
when you're openly taking it, you should be protecting yourself.
Yeah, but no, this is the point. Exactly. So if you're not protecting yourself, you can't then sit and think about yourself because it's not just you in the scenario anymore.
Yeah, but I'm coming to the assumption that they are protecting themselves, and they've just become pregnant. So that's where the choice is: can you do it on your own?
Yeah, in that scenario, I'm just talking about women who normally just get pregnant and then start thinking about themselves. Like you're with your boyfriend, yeah, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're thinking, hold on a minute, we're pregnant, because I don't want to hear the rubbish about, I can't believe we're pregnant. We didn't plan from this. If you're taking dick for longer than 2 weeks unprotected, you best be prepared to be getting pregnant. It don't make sense. You can't be
Well,
saying
so I don't
you,
think they should be unprotected. I think they need protection.
yeah, exactly. But we're talking about people who don't protect themselves and then try
Yeah.
and be selfish. You can't do that because you put yourself in that position. It's
Well,
like the
yeah.
threesome thing. Like at the end of the day, like imagine if the fiance said I don't want it, but the guy said I want it. How
Yeah.
fucked up is that? What is she gonna do? Because at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying. You decided to let yourself have sex unprotected. You weren't pinned down. So you can't just sit and think about yourself because it's not only you in that scenario. You got your fiance telling you one thing. You got the guy who telling you another thing. What if the guy, put it in this way, yeah? If the woman got pregnant and it's not the fiance's kid, it's the other guy's, yeah?
Yeah.
And he says, "I want the baby. I'm ready," yeah? And the fiance says, "Nah, I don't want it. I don't want you to." What's she gonna do? Do you get what I'm saying?
If he says he doesn't want it, she can't be with him.
You know what I
Because
mean?
you're not going to dash away your kid for a man.
Alright, let's put it another way. You said that a woman should think about her own and if she can take care of it, yeah?
Yeah.
So, if a man, this is where your answer now is going to be funny now, yeah? If a man says, I don't want the kid, yeah?
Yeah.
And the woman says, I want the kid, yeah?
Yeah.
She keeps the kid, yeah?
Yeah.
Can she take him to court for child support?
I never did.
No, but but can she though?
No.
Do you think it's right for her to do that?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I never did.
Okay, we're cool.
I
We're
wouldn't
alright
do
then.
that.
We're alright then. God, you knew I was going with that because other women were kind of, oh yeah, why not? He should be.
That's what I'm saying. That was my choice. How I looked at it was, can I do it on my own?
Alright, the person that asked about the pill, I want to know in it. If the man says I don't want the kid, yeah, and the woman says I want the kid, yeah, I want to know, should he have to then pay for the kid?
Okay,
Yeah.
one moment.
Yeah, I want to know. Obviously, we'll continue until they answer, but I'm just saying I want to know.
DD, he wants an answer, hun. All right, she's going to be typing any minute now.
DJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
It's alright, DJ, man. Don't be worried, man. You haven't got anyone pregnant, man.
So, DJ.
Yeah.
If a girl told you that she felt pregnant when you was just having a fool around, right? Not a run around. I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to offend you. Just
Yo, say how
fool
it says,
around.
done. I'm not. Yeah, no. Say,
Yeah, just a
yeah.
type. And, yeah, like a little fool around. And she said to you, "I'm pregnant." Would you go with whatever she wants, or would you tell her that you don't want it?
You know what? The moral thing to do, yeah. If I got someone pregnant, obviously I'm gonna step up and take care of the kid. If it's mine,
Yeah.
if it's mine, I'll take care of the child.
Yeah, but you knew you was fooling around with her.
Yeah, but you don't know who else she's fooling with.
I could be fooling around with her. She might be fucking someone else, man. She might be playing around with.
Yeah, but you got to take
it
it on the assumption that it's just you and her, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well as why would you be hitting it when someone else is?
No, but I wouldn't know that though. I could be hitting that, and I wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying. So how could you say to her if it's yours? That's what I'm saying, because then you're making her feel like, hang on, she's sleeping around. He thinks I'm sleeping around. So therefore, she'll take that decision out of your hand.
But are they together? That's what I'm asking you, Candy.
No, I said fooling around.
Yes, of course he's going to think she could hit someone else. If you get what I mean.
But that's what I said. Why would you hit it if you think someone else is hitting it?
Because he's a man. Fuck you mean? Come on now.
Oh, she said, "What's the question again?"
Ah.
She goes, "She went for a drink."
The question was what was the question? If a woman gets pregnant, yeah, and no, it's not gonna work. If she missed the whole argument, then
Right.
it doesn't
What
make
he
sense
was
saying it.
saying, honey, was if the woman gets pregnant and the man said he doesn't want it, does she have the right to take him to court if she kept the baby?
And the reason why I asked that is because Candy said that when a woman gets pregnant, she should be selfish on the choice that she makes and think about herself. So that's why I
Right.
asked the
She said
question.
no.
Okay,
See?
good. See, I like these women here. See, everyone that's listening is on point. You know what I mean, though, Candy.
October
Though,
babies are special.
what did she say?
I said us October babies are special. She's an October girl.
I like that answer still. But yeah, man, 50 Shades of Freak is a good show. We're gonna wrap up still. You get me? 10 minutes over and that. You get me? So big up DJ for coming in. You get what I'm saying?
Thank you very much.
Big up Candy as usual.
Thank you for having me. And not picking on me so much.
We'll definitely be 2 weeks time the show will be up again. Look out for the playback on YouTube. Please share it to people. We want a lot of people to start listening, and we got quite a lot of people in today as well. So make sure you subscribe to Lyrically Street YouTube to listen back to the show. Like Lyrically Street TV Facebook page. I think that's all the plugs. Oh yeah, if you're on Twitter at Lyrically Street. So yeah, that's all the plugs. And make sure you lock in 2 weeks time, 10:30 p.m. Next show we'll have some songs to promote throughout the show as well, trying to promote some underground talent. So if you're any artist that want their music to be played during the show, let us know. But big up everyone that locked in. See you lot in 2 weeks time. Bless up everyone.
Night, everyone.
Night.